What's up, everybody? This is Eric the Cosmic Wizard, and welcome back to Cosmic Tarot. Now the Pentacles in reverse. Okay. This is going to be a general reading, collective, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's for whoever needs to hear this when they hear this. Oh, Jesus. 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay, what's going on? Delays. Putting down a fight. What message do we need to channel today for the peoples? 3 of Cups. Ooh, party! All right, it's time to celebrate, y'all. It's time to celebrate. It's time to raise the vibration here on this planet. It's time for us to live in our truths. It's time for everyone to start doing the stuff, if you haven't already, that is going to make you happy. What makes you happy? That's up to you to find out. But if it's like me, what makes me happy is when people subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. Or dislike button if you don't like the video. That's okay too. Or leave a comment. Better yet, leave a comment. I know sometimes I'm like, just get to the fucking cards. Okay. Ooh, 9 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see what's going on with you. Send a message. Okay. 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay. What's going on? Okay. This is going to be a tough message for some people today. It's about letting go. Someone wants you to let go of a situation here. You just, ooh. 3 of Cups in reverse with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you could have left a situation where there could have been some people gossiping about you, or maybe there could have been a just like codependent energy. Like someone could have wanted you to be like in a group of people, or maybe you were kicked out of a group that you were really dependent on, or like a friend group, or maybe like a work thing. I'm not sure what's going on, but I feel like it's child, what is going on? We got the devil here. Toxic romance, toxic love. I feel like you could have just gotten out of a situation where you were like, oh, okay. You could have just gotten in a relationship with someone because they were entertaining other people. I don't know if they were cheating per se, or that what was going on. There could have been friends in their ears. You could have been talking to somebody. This doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic, or this doesn't necessarily have to be like a serious relationship. But I feel like there was a relationship that ended because of third party people outside talking, and it really hurt you. It stung you. The 9 of Pentacles. I feel like the 9 of Pentacles is all about like self-esteem, self-worth, being independent, being abundance, being like fully like in love with oneself. And like the 9 of Pentacles in reverse is like this person made you feel like maybe you weren't good enough, like when they rejected you. Not like the 5 of Pentacles, but this is more like on how do I put it? More like on man, like you feel like you're like there's nothing wrong with you, right? Like you don't feel like you're unattractive or anything like that, or like you're broke or anything, but it's like, like this person hurt you in a way where it made you maybe feel like you didn't deserve, or you weren't worthy of that particular person. I want to look up the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I don't really get this card in reverse a lot. 9 of Pentacles when you depend on someone else financially. Other situation may be comfortable and blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay. I feel like you could have also like this person could have wanted you to be like dependent on them or something, or like this person uses money as a way to control people, and like my skin looks good from this angle. I'm working on my skin. Anyway, oh, there is this manipulative ass person in your energy that you need to let go of. Because we have the devil here too. Capricorn energy, very controlling. Not that Capricorns are controlling. It's just the devil represents Capricorn in the zodiac. Don't ask me why. I didn't make this shit up. But yeah, there is this. You're being bound to like a toxic love or a toxic relationship here. Like you feel trapped. You feel enmeshed. You feel like you don't know how to escape. And then there's the Seven of Pentacles and then the Three of Pentacles. For me, this is feeling very financially abusive. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you could be trying to leave a financially abusive situation here, either like work or like a situationship here, where there's someone here, and I feel like the Seven of Pentacles is you, with the Three of Pentacles is like like sometimes you just don't feel like the best and you just kind of like push through it. That's what I'm feeling right now when it comes to this reading, because I feel like, and maybe that could be your energy as well, like you're just trying to like push through the bullshit. Let's get a little deeper into this reading and see what's going on, because there is something about financially abusing or withholding from someone on purpose here. And it could be like, let's keep going. Five of Wands. Okay, what the fuck? Page of Pentacles. I see that you desire Emperor. Okay, someone wants, someone definitely is taking advantage of you in the situation here. The Page of Pentacles, I feel like you are a very independent person here, or you don't like, maybe you are like a new business owner, or maybe you are a new employee or something, and you're coming into a group or like a MLM or something where like you need to be like in a group setting where you're like very dependent on one another. And I feel like you maybe felt like you made a wrong decision to move forward in this organization, perhaps, or this relationship. If this is someone who is, because they're coming up as the Emperor in reverse, so this is pretty much like someone who is like, very authoritative, very, just my way or the highway. They like any means necessary, get the win. This is very like, just kind of like bulldoze over people to get what they want kind of energy. And that's what's showing up in your field right now. I hope this isn't you. I hope you're not like this. I really don't think you are, though, because I feel like this is a warning about a situation. Be careful. People try to bulldoze you. And here's the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. In reverse, though, it's like you're trying to avoid being like kicked out of the group or something here. But like the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like it's like you're not looking at the red flags, or like you're gonna feel like you missed all the obvious signs. But the Two of Cups, you come from a really like a good spirited, like good, I feel like you have a really good heart and people want to take advantage of you. What the fuck was that? Y'all, I'm not liking this reading only because I feel like there is something going on upstairs. Because I know no one else lives here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I'm really struggling this morning. I don't know what the hell's going on with me, y'all. Just, oh, I got a lot of personal stuff going on, and this may not have been the best time to do this reading, but as much as I don't want to post this, I'm going to post this anyway just to push myself because I get frustrated internally and I start getting like the negative thoughts, the negative chatter in my brain, and it starts telling me these bullshit stories and feeding me these lies. And I don't want to fall into that. I don't want to buy into that today. Like I don't want to have a negative day. I don't want to wake up and start feeling like everyone's out to get me. And I don't want you to feel like everyone's out to get you either. Because I don't think anyone is out to get you. I think a lot of this shit is in your fucking head. Because it's so hard for me to get this out because it seems so disjointed. It feels like just the egoic mind as you are like evolving and changing. There are like these negative imposing thoughts that will like start to rise to the surface that will try to make you like not pay attention to all the good shit that's around you. You have a lot of good shit in your life right now, whoever you are. And I want you to like focus on that shit. Don't focus on past people who were manipulative. And it feels like whatever happened in the past that you were like stuck in, like a toxic emotional relationship or like a job that was very like, like if you were in a job that was really like emotionally taxing, right? There could have been like a group of like just fucking chatty bitches or like just evil fucking people here who like to keep up chaos and confusion and just start fights and arguing with people, right? And how they do it is like and you see what kills me is like this dog, right? It has a stick right here. But instead of getting the stick that it has, it wants someone else's stick. There's a stick right there for you, but now it wants your stick. Why can't you have your stick? You know what I mean? Like it's like that greed, like that I want what someone else has, even though I have something just as good as your stick. There's nothing wrong with this stick. I just want the stick that you have because it's your stick. Like it's just like that bitch mean energy of just like and they fucking breadcrumb people and like they try to make you feel with this Page of Pentacles bullshit. Like this is what I'm talking about. This is that breadcrumbing piece of shit. And here's the Nine of Pentacles. They want to take advantage of people who they see as weak and codependent, who need to be like this is a job that like you may feel like, oh, I can't really voice my opinion. I can't say what I feel because I need this job, right? And I'm like, I hate that. Like, I hate that we live in a world that makes us feel like we have to, like, shrink or swallow ourselves in order to, like, be happy. Like, it's so conditional. Like, and yeah, your job is not the same as, like, even our families, right? There's no such thing as unconditional love for a lot of people, especially when it comes to men. If we're gonna fucking be honest, like men do not get the same unconditional love like women do, and like you could say whatever the fuck you want to say about that shit. It is so true. Like if you are a man out there, you understand what I'm saying. And like, it's like if you're not bringing in money or if you're not, contributing in some way, it doesn't matter if you're depressed, it doesn't matter what you're going through. You need to get off your ass and you need to go take care of people. But like, and I'm not trying to say like, oh, if you're a woman, and I'm not trying to be like that either because depression is depression and like it is hard for people. And I'm not saying like, oh, well, my husband was depressed and I thank you. I appreciate you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the general public that we still need to change this mentality of men are just only seen as providers and not as people with emotions and needs as well. Because it's very hard sometimes to overcome that depression when you have to live in like this grind culture, this constant like I need to like make sure like and like you put yourself down, you put yourself last, and so you become vulnerable, right? You become very vulnerable for these narcissistic bitches, right? Because that's what they do. Like they sense this shit, and like narcissistic people, don't get me twisted. They may not be spiritual, but they are very powerful, and they are very evolved entities that are being manipulated. Okay, the people who are narcissistic are being manipulated by these dark entities and shit. Just like light workers or chaos agents or whatever the hell you want to call it, light bearers, bringers, whomever, star seeds, blah, 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 blah. We're being manipulated by higher entities that use the service of self, or not service of other, orientation or whatever the hell you want to call it. Look into the law of one. The Law of One is a really good series of channel messages, and it talks about this stuff in depth. I'm not just like making all of this stuff up, okay? We live in a world that's very toxic, especially towards men and women. Women are very like unprotected in this world as well. But when I'm talking about preyed upon, everyone is preyed upon in different ways. Women are most likely not necessarily preyed upon for like their work utilization, but for like sex or like taking care of like the children, or being trapped in relationships where they have to give their love and attention and energy to a man, or men are maybe trapped in relationships when it comes to like toxic workplaces. Not that women can't either, but like when you had the responsibility of like taking care of a family, and your boss knows that, right? They could breadcrumb you with shit because the job market is so hard right now. So, not projecting, I'm really just resonating with this reading in a different way now that I see a more clear version. What I don't like about this reading is it's like someone tries to manipulate you by offering you small gestures of love. Whenever things don't seem like they're working out, whenever it seems like people are not collaborating, now they want to turn back into the, oh, remember we're a family. What about the kids? What about the clients? What about the elderly? Like they pull on your heartstrings, and like you feel trapped in this situation. And if it's a relationship, it's the same thing. It's like whenever things are not going their way, or whenever you're ready to leave and stop being a team player, here comes the love bomb. Here comes but we need you. You're a cherished member of our team. Then why do you treat me like shit then? If I'm such a cherished member of this organization and this team, and I'm so integral, why do you treat me like crap? They don't have an answer for that one. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so like this person, these people, this is a group of people, but definitely a group of people with the 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. So this is a group of just negative fucking people. It could be a family. I hope it's not your family. Oh God, please don't let this be your family. It could be your family. King of Wands. I feel like, okay, thank you, Spirit. Because your upbringing may have been that of like maybe of poverty, or not having as much as others around you, or maybe feeling like you grew up with less or lack, you're coming off as this King of Wands, like, and I love that for you, babes, because look at that. Like, this is someone who, the King of Wands energy is, this is someone who's very action oriented, someone who's very passionate about what it is that they do in life, someone who wants to do and be a good leader, be a good provider, someone who is not afraid to be bold and daring and creative and stand out amongst the crowd, right? Like, you could have been, and that's the thing. Thank you, Spirit. So you have a decision to make here, okay? Do you continue to stay in this cycle, in this loop. Ooh, I just noticed something. Do you see that? That's the infinity sign. So this is like an internal, eternal, and internal struggle that we see in the human condition. Do we stay in a situation where we feel stuck in because of the monetary benefits and the short term, whatever we get out of it? Or do we break free and take a bet on ourselves and choose us and do something that's going to make you happy without having to lie, be deceived, or deceive other people? Like, little personal thing, I just left a job that was kind of like this. Not maybe so much like intentional, I don't know, but I was a teacher for the last 10 years, and it was very hard. It was very challenging. I dealt with a lot of people who, in my opinion, were very narcissistic, who used the kids as like puppets to further their own careers. And like, it didn't seem like they did a lot of good things, but it didn't feel genuine, because everything got posted to the LinkedIns, to the Facebooks, like every little thing got posted. And like, it's just something about like needing everyone to see every good thing you do makes me feel like you're not genuine. Like, I gave a homeless man $100 today, standing at the bus stop. Like, here's a picture of me giving the homeless man, like, it's like when people take pictures of like themselves, like, like feeding like homeless people, and like, like, just do that shit. Don't take a picture of it. No one, like, it's just so disingenuous when you do shit like that. Like, just for an example, like, the other day I had like some extra leftovers and stuff, and like, I've never told anybody this because it's not a big deal. I didn't do it to be heard. I'm just telling you for an example. And there were like some homeless people or unhoused people underneath the overpass, and I was kind of like, I just had a bunch of leftovers, and I didn't want to throw them away, and they weren't like bad. Like, I would never get somebody spoiled with bad food, and I just, I was like, well, here, I'll just give them the food. That way they can spend the money they get on the liquor. You know what I mean? Because I ain't trying, you want to drink, you can drink. But I'm like, here's the food. Like, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the middleman. Like, now you got more money for, your liquor. So, bad joke, whatever. But you know what I mean? Like, I did something like that, and I didn't have to be like, driving around, like, looking for decent homeless people to give food to, or unhoused people. I'm sorry. I treasure to my head, not my heart. I know the correct term. I'm trying to be PC. But you know what I mean? Like, I didn't, like, it made me feel good, right? And like, now that I'm talking about it, I'm like, ugh. But also, like, I'm trying to use it as an example, not to brag about it, right? That's just my opinion. Like, I didn't make a post about it. I didn't, but now I'm talking about it here to show you as an example. That makes sense? Okay, cool. Thank you. Where was I even going before that? I get so caught up. It's because my Adderall ain't kicked in yet. Two of Pentacles. You need to make a decision about either you're going to stay in this toxic situation. High Priestess. Yes. Your intuition is telling you what to do, and you need to follow it. My intuition is telling me I need to look into the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I think there's another meaning to it that I'm missing out on. Ooh. So the Seven of Pentacles in reverse can sometimes indicate that you are feeling anxious, impatient, or concerned about losses. You doubt you'll reach your goal, or worry that the outcome won't live up to your expectations. Yeah, exactly. So like, you could feel as if, and like, I feel like your high priest is telling you to like sit and like just follow your instincts, follow your intuition. You know what's right. And this is the thing, like spirit never gives a direct answer because it wants you to make the answer. Because there is no answer. The answer is whatever you make. Like, that's the thing. You get to decide what the right answer is, not because you are spirit. You are a co-creator with spirit. Like, it's like the universe is like, we are an extension of it. And like, the universe is like the creator of everything. But like, we're in the simulator and like, we're like asking like, what are we doing? It's like, well, I'm watching you. Spirit's looking at you, seeing where you're going to go. And you're looking like, what do I do? And it's like, do whatever you want. I'm here to love and support you no matter what you do. Which is really hard for us to conceptualize. Like, whatever? Yeah, whatever. Whatever? Whatever. Now, doesn't mean that the outcome is going to be in our highest good, right? So spirit, if you want to go eat a whole box of Twinkies every day for a year, don't get mad when your clothes don't fit like they used to. Spirit's going to love you the same, chunky or skinny, but it let you make that option. It didn't tell you don't eat that box of Twinkies. It said follow your intuition, right? And the high priestess upright. Pay attention to your inner world, dreams, imagination, intuition. Especially if you tend to be a logical, practical person. Look more deeply at your hidden talent and motivations. Ooh, face your shadow. Just grab my neck. Exactly. Face your shadow. And then it's the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you're going to be able to identify this person who is like, there's going to be someone here that tries to love bomb you, I think. The Knight of Cups in reverse is giving me like player lover boy vibes, like Trey Songz energy. Just very like, is he the bad one? Whoever it was. Broken promises, yeah. Offer that's not based in reality. If it's about a job, incompetence, either on your part. So yeah, I mean, if you choose to stay in this energy, if you choose to stay in this this organization or whatever, you're gonna be facing a lot of uphill battles, and I don't think that it's like necessarily like evil or like nefarious, like healthcare or anything. I think it's just more so like you could be in a position where you're around a bunch of people who have bought into like the actual is that actually like you could, it's like just be careful about what decisions you make, because there's a lot of love here, I feel like, but there's also a lot of manipulation. Someone pulling on your heartstrings a little bit. All right. And before we go, because this reading was kind of mercy, I want to do for you guys a more knowledge. Stop. Oh my God, you're pissing me off. Why did you do that? You know damn well. What are you talking about? My password is required. Fucking piece of shit. Wow. Somebody's really playing with me. Bitch ass. Okay. Let me get these fucking oracle cards up before I lose my fucking temper. Which ones I want to use? I got a whole ass attitude. I don't even know why. I'm gonna use the angel Number oracle. Ugh, okay. I'm gonna post this video. I'm glad I pushed through it. Okay, well, damn. You're doing too much. Calm it the fuck down. Comfort tones. Is that what that says? Oh, comfort zone. Damn. This hit a little too close to home. Comfort zones. Your comfort zone has become too familiar. It's time to step out and pursue what you truly desire, knowing that your angels are guiding and supporting you. Yes, remember I said that the angels are sitting here supporting you? They're telling you can do what the fuck you want to do. Bitch, if you want to eat a whole box of ho-hos and honey buns every day, yeah, you could do that. But do you really want to do that? Or are you just staying in your comfort zone because honey buns and ho-hos taste better when you know you need to be eating them rice cakes and going to the gym and getting your walk in? Because you keep saying that you want to lose 20 pounds. You keep saying you want to make $100,000 a year. So why are you settling for a job that's only paying you 70? When you know you can start your own business and make 100? Because you're in your comfort zone. It's easier to go to that job that you don't like and talk to them people that you don't fuck with and mess with that boss and smell on that bitch's face that you don't fucking like and they don't like you either. And y'all over there pretend like y'all like each other when y'all know y'all don't like none of y'all. Because it's easy to get that check. You clock in, you already know what to do, you know gonna be some bullshit. Oh, here Keisha come with the motherfucking report, so you're gonna have all these typing errors in her report. I'm gonna go back and fix this. But like that's easy because you already know what you have to do. You know, you already know, okay, it's 9:30, I'm gonna go in the bathroom. I like to go to the second stall from the door because that's my favorite stall to shit in. And then by 10 o'clock, the coffee gonna be fresh in the office again. So I'm gonna go get me a little coffee pot. And then I'm gonna talk to Brenda, because that's my girl. She's over in accounting. I'm gonna go say hi to her real quick. And then by the time it's 10:30, the boss will be back in the office from their 10 o'clock meeting. That way I'll have to avoid them. Like, you already know the whole layout of the day. And you know how to do exactly 8 hours and 2 hours. But you just sit there for the other 6 hours and scroll through Facebook because that's what you know how to do. But the universe is saying you need to be creativity. Like, you could read that. Creativity, talents, joy, unique, inspiration, expression, enjoyment. How can I channel my creativity? Damn, can you read? How can I channel my creativity to enhance my own happiness and positivity, impact those around me? Well, I guess I can't read today. It's too early, y'all. It's too motherfucking early. It's too fucking early for me. Almost 10 o'clock. Embrace your creative sense, blah, 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 bring awareness to blah, blah, blah. So yeah, you need to be creative. Your creativity is going to direct you. I feel like that is what Spirit wants you to know. Is like, be creative in the situation here. Step out your comfort zone. Be creative. Think outside the buns. You know? You got this shit, y'all. And I'm going to big you up every day. Like, you got this shit. 89. You are worthy. Self-worth, belief, empowerment. I just tell you. You got what I need. Let go of limiting beliefs that hold you back. When you believe in yourself, you open doors to possibilities and growth. That's what I'm talking about, Spirit. Spirit says, bitch, use that bitch. You is that nigga. You got this. Use that nigga. You got this. You got this. You got this. Okay, I'm being a little too goofy. I'm being a little too cuckoo. I don't care. I'm just having fun. On stage in my heels. It's where I belong. Maybe you just need to like believe in yourself some more. Okay? Just believe in yourself. You got this shit. And if you're ever feeling doubt, rub it out. No, I'm just kidding. That was not funny. That was funny though. Yeah, I'm done talking to y'all. I love you guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I'm just over here rambling. I'm going to go get my life together and figure some shit out, because this reading really hit home for me in a lot of ways in regarding to like me and my other business and even this business. Like, I've been so afraid to post consistently because I feel like I'm not good enough. I feel like people are gonna watch my videos, and like, that's not fair to like deny you all these messages that I have to offer to the world, right? And I don't mean that like in the egotistical or arrogant way of like, oh, you know, my message is so much better than everybody else's. If one person likes this video and this helps one person, then it was worth it. Because in some way, I feel like I've lost part of my like mission to help people by not teaching anymore. And like that's hard for me. Like to carry that, like I don't benefit this earth. And that's all up here, that's all a lie. Just because I'm not in the classroom being verbally harassed by teenagers anymore doesn't mean that I'm not beneficial to this planet. Now I just have to figure out how to make what I do more meaningful, to see the bigger picture. And, you know, sometimes that's hard. No, not sometimes. It is hard. It's always hard. But I walked away from something that was so integral to like my identity, right? And that's what the ego is, the devil. This career shit was attached to my ego. So this King of Wands, this me, this creative, you know, expressive soul part of me was exploited by a system, right? Because it's just, I don't want to say it's the nature of systems, because not all systems are it's that word. But this one felt like it was. The moon. Something will be revealed. Ooh, the Three of Swords. Ten of Swords. When you make the right decision to walk away from a situation or to leave people who no longer want the best for you, these people are gonna feel real hurt and betrayed, but you're gonna see what was hidden. It's gonna be revealed that these people were using you, manipulating you emotionally, lying to you, not really being honest in how they approached you, because they wanted a victory. They wanted to win. And they see that you are a winner, but they didn't want you to know that you were a winner. Because if they knew that you were a winner, they would lose you, right? It's like the abusive partner who kind of like, you know, like they tell their partner, oh, you're ugly, you're fat, you're gross, you'll never, like, no one will ever want you. And like, they're really just talking to themselves. They're talking about themselves to you, right? Like, I don't know, I just saw something in the media about, like, who was it? Trick Daddy, the rapper, was like saying that like women over 35 need to like lower their standards, and like, they need to like, you know, take what they can get from a man, and like, you know, you don't need to. I'm gonna show you a picture because I want you to see what this nigga look like. I want you to see what this man. Now you know now. They been like me. Ain't something like me. Don't let me know you know now, nigga. This was Trick Daddy back in the day. He was still, you know, crunchy looking. I mean, he wasn't like, you know. I mean, he ain't never been like, ooh, yeah, Trick Daddy, that's my, yeah, But like, I ain't even trying to be mean, but if this man told me that I need to lower my standards as a black woman, if I was a black woman, you know what I mean, shut up. You gonna tell people that they need to lower their standards? and they need to like be happy and take what they need. I'm misquoting him. I don't know what he said verbatim. Let's find out. Y'all want to find out? Here you go. Shout out to Funky Even. Oh Lord, he just said some real problematic shit. I'm trying to figure out how Afro get in front of a motherfucker. Ooh, something. I ain't never been to Africa, never been there. I'm not from Africa. I'm born and raised in motherfucking Florida. I'm born in blah, 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 blah. Oh, you from Liberty City? Oh, he from Miami. I knew that. So, okay, so he said that he's not African American, he's just black. Okay, whatever. But he said something about Trick Daddy versus women. Yeah, Trick Daddy faces backlash for saying he's not into women over 35. While I feel like the feeling is mutual. Oh Lord, he's on that TV show with Nene Leakes. She be having the most problematic people on her. She gonna get in the conversation with Nene Leakes, the 51-year-old. Oh damn, you only 51. Okay, says that he revealed that he's typically not attracted to women over 35. Though he conceded that he finds Leakes and one or two other women over the age to be appealing. So you gonna get on this lady's podcast and say that you don't find older women attractive, knowing that she is a woman over 35. You have got to be the most intelligent man who has ever, just so ignorant. I don't know how we even got on this topic for real, but yeah, he said some problematic stuff. Oh, that's right, because I was trying to say, this is the kind of person, look how he look, right? And you got to tell somebody that they over 35 that they don't look good. You know what? I will say this though. I love that delusion for him. I love that level of delusion for you though. Okay? That's how delusional you have to be about yourself. But that is kind of like stupid because like clearly women over 35 are still very attractive. Some people, in my opinion, they age and they get a lot more attractive as they get older. Men and women. So, yeah, don't ever let whatever that is, tell you that, you're not attractive because every pot finds its lid. And I'm not going to call him ugly, but I'm going to say the lady doth protest too much, methinks. All right, have a good day. Bye.